Greetings. I am David John, the Executive Director of the White House Initiative on Educational Excellence for African Americans.
I think the one problem with adults when dealing with LGBT youth is they're very heteronormative. They're very, driven to treat students and kids in a way that they think is normal. And when they do that, they exclude them and they make them feel like they are alone. They can help actually by not being heteronormative, letting people know that gay is normal, transgender is normal.
I live in part to be that which I wanted when I was younger, and hope that my ability to stand in my own truth allows other young Black LGBTQ individuals to be able to do the same.
My name is Tariq Ellis, and I am proud to support.
My name is David Johns, and I am proud to support.
My name is Monet.
My name is Peggy Brookins.
And I'm proud,
very proud supporter.
Proud to support African American.
Hashtag AFAM.
LGBTQ youth.
LGBTQ people in general have been persecuted for so many years, and so the youth are those that are going to make a difference in the years to come. This summit in particular for Black LGBTQ youth who are already marginalized for being people of color and then being queer is particularly important because those are the game changers.
Being Black is a privilege, and so creating spaces where Black kids who identify as LGBTQ can come together is really important to who they are, as well as how they see themselves into the future.
A lot of the times, Black kids, Black queer kids, Black trans kids, they aren't given spaces, they aren't even acknowledged. So to have something on such a large scale that acknowledges that Black queer kids exist, it's groundbreaking.
Being an advocate and an activist, we're not asking you to do it by yourselves. We're all here to help you. I'm really here to learn and to share and to be directed.
We learn from all of you. That's why we came here, so we can learn. And I feel so honored that you have all come into my life.
We know exactly what we need, and we know exactly how to get it sometimes. So I think that that's the simplest way, is to just listen.
It's not enough to just listen. We need to respond as caring adults. So I think we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. And you know who can do it? These young people. We have to figure out how to get the resources for you to go out and do that. And you need to hold us accountable.
It's important to uplift our youth at a young age and teach them how to stand up for themselves, how to fight for their freedoms and their injustices at a young age while they're developing, so that once they do develop, they can be strong and empowered and face the issues that the world will throw at them.
At this summit, I've learned that there are different types of people all over the world. There are people that like to be, pronounced as they, them. Some people that identify as pansexual, asexual, transgender. There are a lot of different people in the world, and it's our job to make sure that they are loved and they are treated just as anybody else.
Two things that I've heard at today's summit that I think are critically important. One is to acknowledge and accept the identity and the pronouns by which someone wants to be called. The second thing that has been exceptionally important for me is the importance of listening.
We have this eclectic group of students within our classroom. The LGBT community themselves as students who are facing questions, who are facing violence, who are facing issues that are outside of themselves but have an incredible effect on them within the classroom.
As a Black gay male educator, I believe that this summit is important to make sure that we have people coming together to develop solutions, to make sure that our youth have the support they need in order to be successful, not just in school, but in life.
We, as a thank you, have a proclamation about Pride Month from our president for each of you. We're going to conclude this and go party, #slay. We're going to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
White House.
So I think the biggest way that we can make a difference, or that adults can make a difference for the youth that's coming up now, is by challenging those policies and also listening to our needs from a younger perspective and taking those two efforts and merging them together.
We are not going to give up until all trans people are allowed to use whatever bathroom they choose to, until non-binary people are allowed to go anywhere that they need to, whenever they need to, until all gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, and all queer people are treated equally.
This White House Summit on African American LGBTQ youth is but the start of the work that we will continue to do to support our community more generally.